Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
Lola.
And we're watching Severance.
Episode 7.
Yes.
Oh well, someone
Severance.
said to watch 7, 8 and 9 together.
I saw 8
Don't
and
have
9.
time. I saw 7, 8 and 9.
That's too optimistic, honestly. That was from
I
the
think,
start
yes, but like
a fail. You know
they
what I
are
mean?
just trying to help us out. It's not
understand.
like they get more if we
I
film
did
more.
see, but like I did see 8 and 9.
So
I
there
think
is 8 and 9 we can do.
Yeah, and we
7,
will
8
probably.
and 9.
But
we
then-
have time for 2 episodes today. we
We
have to film something else.
Yes,
But like I feel like this is the show where I would watch multiple episodes
In
just
a
in one
spare
sitting.
time,
I
of
literally I
course.
could watch the
Yeah.
whole season in just like one sitting. It's that
I
type of a show.
completely agree.
It's just like when we film.
I completely agree. It's completely different.
Yeah. So we're watching one. That was my whole point of this. Unfortunately for us. This
But-
is only unfortunately for us.
But we're very excited. And
It better be longer than 40 minutes.
I hope
Last time that was a travesty.
I think 2 or 3 episodes were
It's
very...
like 40, 42.
Yeah, I think 2 or 3 episodes were very fucking short. So that is something that I hope from this one.
Me
Because you felt it. We felt it being short.
too. Yeah,
You know, you just started getting into the episode and it ended.
it finished.
So I hope in this episode we're gonna get more answers to some questions.
I think we will.
In this one.
Because the episode ended, episode 6, ended with Mark encountering the woman. They mentioned her name. I mean, Harmony and her bodyguard, whatever the fuck that is. Like, mentioned her as someone that, like, let's say did Petey's reintegration. Or had something to do with it. I don't know exactly like the ins and outs of it, but
Yeah.
like she has something to do with it. And that's literally where we cut off the episode. Like she
Yeah.
was like, follow me. He went and we ended. Like
but
ridiculous.
like, did the guy follow them?
No.
Okay.
No.
Did you think that?
not that. Yes, because like Mark was going downstairs and then someone was going downstairs with him. And so
Okay,
we're
okay.
like, but this guy wants to follow her.
Okay.
So like, this is bad. But I don't think, he could be following them, but I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think so, at least not right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe, we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah.
But that's where Mark is. I think definitely we're going to get some answers. You know, what there are, I don't know.
I wanna see Hallie in this episode as well, and I wanna see which is ridiculous. I
What is his
wanna
name?
see everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was going to be ridiculous? Want to see Harmony?
Sure.
Okay, but what was you were going to
The
say something
woman who
ridiculous?
is very cute to me,
Oh, is it on M?
Miss.
Miss? I got nothing.
I got nothing.
I want to keep wanting to say Milchek, but like
No. But like
miss something.
But like because we haven't watched it in a while, I wanna see all of them. Like I miss all of them. I wanna see
Yes.
the whole story about every single one of them.
I can't wait to
and
see.
in the last episode, the guy
Yes.
woke up
I don't know his name.
when he was in the room.
Yes. In
This
his
one
closet.
got into his room and asked him,
Where he put the card
yes,
that he took
yes,
from work, that he took from the OMD place. That again, I think I paused at it. It looked like just like martial moves, but I forgot now because I did it like 10 days ago. I feel like they had the
okay,
like both of them, and like they were fighting. But like I don't know, like with like workers, you know what I mean? Like they had the. Am I making that up? Maybe they didn't have it, but like in my mind I thought they had it.
But remember that we talked about how this guy, what's his name? Is he Milchek? Yes.
Yeah.
How this one let him into his
What?
closet.
Yeah.
So maybe potentially he knows Milchek in his personal.
Yeah, I read comments, people are just like, he knows that like it's a work thing or something.
Yeah,
So like it's just a work thing.
I understand.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
That he let someone in from work.
But how does he know that he's from work? Unless, he could have
He knows
shown
that, yeah.
like the card.
Yeah, but like also, I don't think you don't necessarily meet people that are in your management, in your outside or inside self. I feel like you could meet them.
I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Because like we know that this woman lives next to Spying on Mike.
Yeah, but like
Please.
maybe Milchek is a specific
Maybe
type. I don't
Milchek.
know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
okay.
I know comments were like, it's just like a work thing. Like it wouldn't be that weird to him or whatever.
I mean, unless that is very weird to me, because even if I don't remember, if some person came up to my door and asked me to say that he's from work that I know I don't remember, I would never let him in.
Yeah,
because
but like maybe okay, either he maybe knows Milchek is from work,
or he
maybe like
he
like someone had to do your interview, right? Like you have to have seen someone do your interview or something.
Yeah, maybe it would Milchek.
Something like that, and Milchek was like, yeah, we need to just like, check something from work.
But the guy now remembers that he knows that he has a son. Kid.
He has a kid. That's gonna. I don't know how I would go on with life, honestly. Like that would be it would just be so fucking odd. Yeah. All of them are prisoners to their own selves. I mean, not really their own selves. They're all prisoners to capitalism, but like within it, they're prisoners of their own selves. Like Helly is in hell because of her outside self. Like they are like two separate beings, basically. Like ridiculous. I can't wait to find out. I feel like that's gonna be maybe next episode, the last episode.
I think that's gonna be 8th episode, and in the 9th episode, I think maybe we're gonna fight it from the inside.
I can't wait. Like burn the whole place fucking down. I
think it's gonna be something like that, and I'm excited.
Maybe they just agree to
Harmony, because again, she's a very interesting character as well.
What like when she started singing last episode, it was so
creepy.
It was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. I mean, again, we saw something like we saw pictures. I still don't know what those pictures were. That she was like, she has like a shrine. I don't know what it is. I want to learn about her backstory so much.
Honestly, this intro only served in purpose for me to remember everything that happened last episode.
It's been 10 days
exactly
since we watched.
I'm just thinking now and remembering that also we know about the pregnant woman who did not remember Mark's sister, so that's also interesting. She could be,
so she was severed.
Yeah,
and
fucking interesting. Want to know everything.
Horrific.
That is the point of this intro.
And the only way we can find out is if we do play.
Fun.
I really hope she's not working by herself at this, because like that would be so scary. I hope there's like a group, like a resistance group.
I think so as well. Maybe there is not a lot of them, but like there is
at least more than one.
Nobody would be, I mean, really, who would be brave enough to start something just on their own?
Maybe this one.
Maybe this one is.
What the fuck was doing?
Again, a thin line before bravery and stupidity. Where the fuck are we?
A basement.
Well, somewhere where nobody can listen to us.
Some weeks ago, and the one who helped your friend.
He's dead.
Oh, you mean reintegration killed him?
The procedure didn't kill Petey. If he had followed my post-op instructions and not simply run away at the first sign of sickness.
So you're a doctor?
Run away?
Yeah.
I put that chip in your head.
I was.
And I'm still the only one who can deactivate it.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. It's interesting. Like, what does she go through? Because like she first did put chips in people's heads.
Well, maybe Ernie does. You wonder what he thinks about all this, don't you? You wonder if he's happy.
My Annie lives his own life, and as a result, I get to live mine.
What life does your Annie live?
But he only exists because of you, and for all intents and purposes, he is you. Do you really think he's different down there? Maybe he loves it. You're right, but maybe he doesn't. Maybe he dreams every day about clawing his way to the surface, but you wouldn't know.
That's so fucking scary.
You brought him into this world without his permission.
I'm not a bad person.
I think you want to do what's right.
Mr. Scott.
Do I know you?
We work together.
You fucking called him creepy.
You having a chat with someone, Mark?
Wait, what's happening?
It's okay. I'm a friend.
What's happening? Oh my god. Oh, okay.
He was creepy!
Yeah,
I was correct!
So he did follow him. I for a second thought that he worked with her.
Me too. I was like so shocked. Because like I thought we were gonna know someone maybe on the inside that is in the resistance. But I was like, him?
Really? But like that would be a shocking turn.
Yeah, that would be. No, we just killed the man.
Don't! Your DNA's in that! Full access, and it can't be tied to anyone. Take it to work tomorrow, he'll know what to do.
Wait, what did she say?
Stop, I was gonna ask.
Oh.
That's... Oh! He'll know what to do.
Go now.
Okay.
I mean, Mark is like rebelling, but
I'll be in touch. It's gonna be okay.
isn't it fascinating that you're trying to tell yourself, your other self, what to do?
Yeah.
Because like it's still
Everything's
you.
fascinating.
This is I have no words. See, now you're gonna be as tired as Irving. She's still sleeping. She's still sleeping upstairs. I also do not trust her.
Fucking hell.
She's gonna know you're not here, and if she's a spy, then we have problems.
How is she gonna know?
Well, like if
Oh
she,
my god.
like if she woke up in the middle of
Yeah,
the
if
night,
she
I would
woke
fucking
up in the
know.
middle of the night, yeah.
Where were you?
Oh my god, I would think she is a serial killer. I would think he is a serial killer. Going somewhere and having an alibi now that he's with me, and yet he woke up in the middle of the night and ran away. He has no excuse.
You're being weird.
Maybe
I can
it's-
see how they're both weird from each other's perspective. I mean, she's not weird.
Yeah,
She's
not
just
even-
weird because of like the latch thing.
What
But
if-
suddenly, like Harmony is the one that's like helping his sister, and she
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
"I can recommend the latch technician or whatever."
Are you okay?
But she's not weird in his eyes.
No. In
That's
his eyes,
okay.
no. In my eyes,
In your eyes, okay.
I mean, this is. And
this would be like,
A good excuse.
yeah, I would believe this easily.
I don't
Like
know.
he
I
lost his wife, hasn't moved anyone since his wife. Like I understand that.
Do you want me to go?
maybe.
I feel bad for her if she's like not spy, I don't know what to call her. If she's just like normal. I feel bad. Put the thing in your pocket.
And
Put the
take the
thing
trash.
in your fucking pocket. You know what they can do with a full access? Take the trash because the Harmony
Exactly,
enters
Harmony.
your house every fucking day.
And she can't check trash. Because she's insane.
Harmony does look like a person who would check trash as well. He did not take out the trash.
He did
But, like,
not
I
take
didn't-
out the
yeah.
trash.
I was gonna say I didn't see blood, but it doesn't really matter. There was blood,
Yeah.
definitely.
And DNA and things like that.
I'm sure she rummages
Literally.
through here as well.
Yeah, oh my god.
Mark!
Mark!
You usually dispose of your waste in the early afternoon.
Why would you know that?
Well, just get
I would be
get
creeped
started
out.
today,
Why are
I
you
guess.
looking at me disposing my
You
waste?
look troubled, Mark.
Yeah, they installed the fucking doors as well. Well, you know who has this key card now as well? Mark. I am afraid of what rooms he can enter now. What he can see. They're literally locking them up. But like, have you never stopped to wonder? Yeah, he said that he hid there. Have you never stopped to wonder though what happened to the fucking book that you left? Did you just really forget about it?
Yeah, I think that he.
Yeah, but like he seems like a careful type. I don't know.
So early. Please, sit.
So early. Are you here all the time?
The missing
Do you never go home?
You've been a great leader to this department, Pergy. You deserve something special.
Another trip to the break room, I hope. Yesterday was quite enough.
Oh, he
Poor
went into
people.
the break
No,
room.
not that.
God.
Something
Poor
else.
fucking people.
Again, I keep saying I'll get violent. But the thing is, they break you down
Yeah, they
to the
break you
point
down.
where you don't want to.
Good
You
morning.
have a son.
That happened to him like a second ago.
Walk with me. It's a safeguard we occasionally employ to remotely awaken workers off-site.
You never told us you could do that.
And I didn't consult Miss Cobell because she's been so stressed.
The boy, was that my son?
Really wouldn't mention this to your colleagues, Dylan. This OTC is pretty neat to know.
Can you tell me his name?
God.
Not knowing is probably for the best.
God.
Knowing that you have a son, and
Does that sound good?
like it's still not your son because like you have been.
I mean, it's not your son, but like it is your son.
Yeah, I know. It's like
It's
you can't.
complete. It could be more your son.
Good man.
You just don't remember him.
I would like to see Milchuk on the like outside.
Oh, we've locked in now?
I prefer the phrase safely situated. These doors help us to ensure you all are tucked nicely in your workspaces.
How did Hallie not like raise a fucking shitstorm when they showed her this?
It's me. Don't know if you heard, but Grainer didn't come in. Everything's fine. Just wondering where you are.
So I lean my upper body slightly forward while cradling
What type
the
of
top
doll
the
is that?
neck.
Yeah.
That was so scary. That is the thing from fucking Nightmares.
Now you try.
That's Chucky. That's horrific.
Aww. Baby.
I met this rich woman at the birthing retreat. I guess her husband's a state senator.
Oh, wow.
I know, but it was weird. Because I saw her again at the park a few days later, and she 100% didn't remember me.
Severance.
Like, I don't know.
It's not.
Mark's company, Lumon, they say that they only sever people for work. What if someone... Like, what if you wanted a baby? But you didn't want to...
Exactly. Continue that sentence, girl. Oh.
Well, I don't think I'd remember even Clark Gable if I'd just given birth. Why do you think Mark did it? Well, it was right after he lost his wife. At first he tried to keep teaching at the college, but he couldn't.
Does he ever talk about her?
Not as much as I wish.
When my husband passed, I thought I saw him everywhere. It was just so hard. Does Mark ever think he sees her?
What? What kind of a question is that? What kind of question is that? Does Mark everything?
Hey,
Hey.
I was just in the bathroom.
Yeah?
What?
Yeah. Hey, whatever happened to the soap labels?
What kind of question was that?
There's
But
never
like if
been
he was severed,
We all know it's soap.
hell is definitely not.
If only someone had told you that going there was a
The only
shitty
other
fucking
rumor we
idea
know
from
is the Miss.
There's something.
Good day, refinement.
I'm so sorry, I didn't even hear anything.
I
We're talking
didn't
about
listen
soap.
to
They were talking
anything.
about soap, but I don't know what.
I don't feel good
he
now
just
because
said.
I don't know if this was
But like she's.
if this meant what I thought it meant at that moment.
Does he ever think he sees her?
But like even if he was severed, he would
There
never
we are.
remember her.
Please step forward.
What is this?
I don't know. I'm so
I can't
confused.
concentrate.
Me neither. I'm so.
Wait.
Reaching 75% refinement on Sienna.
Whoa, wow.
Okay.
You understand that they don't know what music is, basically. I mean, no, they what
Put
about
it in your
he
fucking
first?
pocket. Put it in your fucking pocket. I can't stop thinking about like does he think he sees his wife? What like in what context does she mean? Like because like he's not over her, so like
I don't know. It just again the question was in that moment a bit creepy, and
and
now
it's cut from that question. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
and now I think that like his wife is
What the
alive.
fuck are these moves?
He's too scary. He's gonna lose his mind.
You've done it now, Dylan. I'm reporting this to Miss Cobell.
Yeah, you want to go see her together?
Because he didn't tell her
Yeah.
that he went to his place.
Yeah.
The music dance experience is officially canceled.
Yeah, I would say so. Milchek. Again, I talk with Milchek as if Milchek is our enemy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not.
I know.
He really is not. Now there's like harmony or whatever, but like, let's go.
On the outside, it's called the overtime contingency. Last night, after I went up the elevator, I woke up outside in my house with Milchek. I saw my son. He was so happy to see me. Then Milchek pulled him off and it was over. And so fast, I just keep trying to remember more.
Jesus, God, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's not fair.
We could use this.
What?
If they can wake us up on the outside, what's to stop us from doing it to ourselves? We can find whatever they use to control it and, commandeer it. We can all see the outside.
You know what I mean?
Find out-
One side has to die, technically.
Yeah.
Plus, the controls are surely somewhere we can't access. Is that?
Greener's keycard.
Yeah, what the fuck is my Audi doing?
Because your Audi had the keycard of our head of security. That's a good fucking question.
I would really love my Audi at this
Me
point.
too.
He wants to help us. Maybe you don't have, like, maybe no one has to, neither part has to die. Maybe we can just combine
Who's
the
to say
two.
that our security
I don't know how
guards
that
never
works.
think
Petey saw it during a fire alarm last year. He showed me. We can do this.
Let's do it, let's do
Let's do it.
Okay. We're gonna get Bert as well. Let's get Bert.
Oh my god, I love our guys.
Me too.
It's a ways past perpetuity. Listen, Irving.
Ah,
I'm
you're
sorry,
going to
Mark.
Bert.
Where are you going?
I have to make sure Bert's okay.
Okay.
What about the plan?
I'm sorry, Mark. I can't hear you. I'll be back.
Let's go.
He's
Let's
so
just
cute.
go. Let's go.
You.
He has more important and pressing matters. And I agree. I support him.
Miss Casey.
Miss Casey.
Her name is Miss Casey, but like remember that she works alone?
She does work alone. They had that moment in the hallway when she exited the break room. But like, why would he think his wife is dead? You know what I mean? Like how?
It was an accident, like
Yeah,
car
like-
accident or something.
Yeah, but
like
like, why would they?
why would they do that? I have no idea.
Like, do they just
Like,
like do
they
that
make
for
no
other
sense.
workers? Like to make workers?
Who are non-stop here
Yeah.
because otherwise nobody would
Yeah.
agree to
Like
it.
they would think you were dead, and they just put you here all the time. I mean, I could believe that.
Yeah, me too. But like, I don't know, just that sentence.
It's weird that she
Yes.
praised it like that. It's weird that it cut off at the exact moment. If it didn't cut out, then I could think like
I don't know if it was done differently.
she asked it like for a different reason, like to see his grieving, like if it
my God,
continues on through
cameras.
his inner self. But yeah, cameras.
Fucking weird.
What rooms exist? Let's see.
This is how they turn him on.
Yeah. So like that you could become your outie self right now. I
Yeah.
would turn Mark off. I would turn Mark off
but
just
like
to
not
see.
Hallie.
Not Hallie. Hallie scares me on the outside.
Contingency.
Yeah, she's coming in.
She won't come here.
Why
Okay,
don't
good.
you turn off the mic? Why Mark? For a second.
Well, because like you don't know what Mark is on the outside.
Oh my god.
Bird, it's so
We're getting
cute, but
prepared
like
for a
Bird.
date.
Harmony, I was looking for you.
Oh, no, it's
I have a report here. Doug Rayner is dead. The board finds this deeply troubling.
Fuck the
The
board.
board wants to know if you knew he was missing.
Whoever killed Mr. Grainer is probably the same person who reintegrated Peter Kilmer.
I love that she immediately went to killed.
The board reminds you that reintegration is not...
Reintegration happened, and I have the data to prove it. I'd be happy to share my findings in person without intermediaries.
Let's fucking go, Harmony. Fuck them. She could be asking that like as a way to prove reintegration is possible because Mark in his inner
The board
self
agrees.
still makes like the tree where his wife died or whatever. Like so
We'll be
he's not
back
fully in.
with you at
Yeah.
the Egan Family Gala next week to discuss this further.
Who appears in the
Details.
Egan family gala? Is it Helly? Is she family?
Yes, that's for her.
Harmony, I'm gonna be completely on your side to fuck them up. I'm afraid what he's gonna see now. Oh my god, he said he has a surprise for him. For Bert.
I don't see Bert.
Didn't say he said a surprise for Bert. What are you celebrating?
So no one is in there? That's lax as fuck.
Engage the trackball, type the code, then it's switch, type,
Yeah.
flip, type, hold.
I can do it. I've already been out, so it's only fair.
Very noble of you, but I think it's designed as a two-man operation.
I can do it.
Bye bye Bert.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for the man of the hour?
No, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. We're rebelling right now. There's no bye bye Bert. Bye bye where? Bye bye where?
Greetings, designers.
Apparently everybody's
I'm
buying.
one refiner. In the meantime, this is for you.
Hello. This is kind of strange, but a lot of things about this job are. Of course, I don't really know any of you, but the man standing there with you now does for nearly 7 years, and
7 years.
I hope they've been good years. I don't know what they've been like or what exactly I or he has been doing with you, but I do know how I feel every day when I come from being with you. Today is my last day with you. I'm certain you will remain with me in spirit in some deep yet completely inaccessible corner of my mind. The impression you've left on me is indelible, though I'm unaware of it on a conscious level, and any of your physical
Bert is, for all
characteristics,
intents and purposes, dying.
or even how many of you.
Like if
This
he's, you
will,
know,
but like this would influence me to want to rebel. Hearing
this would
this.
piss me off.
Literally.
I would be pissed off. I would.
You're all just gonna stand here and let him die?
Bert's Audi is retiring. It'll happen to you too someday.
You smug motherfucker.
Oh my god, let's fucking go.
my God.
You're
Fucking
not
God.
severed.
You walk out of here with your memories. You carry them home with you every night.
Okay, he's not severed.
No one can rip them away from you, snuff them out. Like you never existed.
That's enough! You will go back to MDR.
Mr. Milchick, please. It'd be so wonderful to have him here.
Milchick can be full-time severed. You know?
Literally.
That's awesome.
But like I think they would maybe see it on the board. Maybe they would see him as well. You know what I mean? I feel like you could remember songs.
Well, who chose this song? No, it's fine. Neither part has to die if reintegration is possible. I don't know how that like connects. I just guess you get all your memories here and there. You're still the same person. Every single one of our guys has said like something happened that like made them not stand for this anymore. This is it for a ring. Are two here? They are.
Irving?
Let's burn this place
What?
to the ground.
I thought so as
I
well.
thought it was gonna say burn it to the ground.
I thought he was gonna say something like that. God,
I love
God,
them
how
so
I love
much.
this.
I love them so much. We're all on the same page.
How much I love this. God, I adore this.
The professor?
God. No, I'm just thinking if Miss Casey's his wife. Literally.
I really...
We're gonna see a picture if she... Maybe we're gonna... Actually, I think we're gonna find out at the end of this episode if she is.
Yeah.
Because they put it on the purpose there.
Again,
we could see a picture of her.
Yeah.
Now this could be Harmony and they could talk.
Is he drunk?
Yeah, he's drunk. He's been
Are you
drinking.
okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm, a little tired.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
No, come on, this.
I don't think you're ready for anything. I think you're a mess right now.
Well, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry for talking about her. No, it was too much. It was...
You know what? You can talk about her. You can not talk about her. Whatever you want.
Okay, hold on.
What?
Is it a picture?
See? That's her?
Come on. Who is it? Who is it? It's darkish here. It's darkish here.
It's 100%. It's 100%.
Why the fuck would you...
Why would you take that?
That's very... That's not you showing that you're okay. That's very... That's...
Quite the
that's
opposite.
very...
Why would you...
That's very...
Destroy a picture
wrong.
of the person you love. He's gonna tape it back and that's when
Yes, now we're gonna see... I mean, that was dark here.
What?
That could be Casey. That could
It's
be
Miss
Miss
Casey.
Please go take out the
Go,
picture. I just need to see.
It's,
I just need
no,
to
it's
see. I just need to
100%,
see.
100%. Especially if you see the picture, it has. We only have two women that it can be. You know what I mean? And it makes perfect sense that it's fucking Miss Casey.
Wait, let's see.
What do you mean? Let's see. Are you not 100% expecting it right now?
I am.
Actually, is.
My wife liked other people's stuff.
Move the fucking hand! We know.
We know. Yeah.
My wife thought cardigans.
I mean, it is definitely made that way.
I mean, unless it's also
What?
Helly.
It can be Kelly. He saw her outside.
Yeah, but like maybe he thought he was seeing things.
No, it wasn't that moment. He saw her outside.
Come on! What the fucking
I
hell?
mean,
It's
it's
Miss
literally
Casey.
done on purpose.
It's
Like
Miss
this.
Casey.
I cannot fucking believe it. I cannot fucking believe it. God.
It's a good thing that we expected it because with my face blindness, I would not say anything on this picture. You know what I mean?
I
would
would.
not.
I would
It
say.
would mean nothing to me.
That's why you would have me.
Yeah,
I would
it would mean
recognize you
nothing to me.
immediately. But like, even if we didn't, let me just tell you something.
In the way that they,
Yeah,
the way
yeah,
they filmed
come
it,
on,
the way
yes.
they filmed it, you know,
The way they filmed it like you would know that you know this person.
He sat in the room next to her and made a fucking tree where he thinks she died. This is sick.
And she's completely
This
severed.
is
She's there
fucking
like,
sick.
constantly.
So like
She
they
was
just
there.
do this. They make people, like maybe people get into accidents, could nearly die. They say to their loved ones that they have died, and then they take them to make them fully severed.
Yeah. But
Burning
it's
this place is not enough.
literally. God.
I swear,
So-
every episode is just so much better and better.
And we only
I don't
have
know
two
if like
more.
the stakes. I mean, the stakes are higher, but I just like
When is the
really
next
like
season
all
coming?
of them. Isn't it
Did he this
January?
January, so next year.
So like I think we
We're gonna have,
have
time.
Arcane soon, and then we have if Arcane finishes, then we have this immediately after.
Oh,
basically,
okay. That's good then.
I mean, when we
That's-
finish posting Arcane, technically, because Arcane is Netflix, right? So it comes out all at once.
I think it comes out. The last one came out from 3 times. Like
Oh,
first 3
okay.
episodes, second 3 episodes, and last 3.
Okay,
episodes.
well, I mean,
I
again,
don't
I
know
think
if it's gonna be like that this time as well.
I don't know, and I don't know at what point. I think in January season 2 is coming. So like, is it the end of January or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea,
I
honestly.
just think it's gonna be this, then Arcane, then this again.
Okay, then
so like
that's
it's
great.
it's a perfect
not
pause.
It's not gonna. Take
We're not
us
gonna
far.
forget names. It's
Exactly.
just like a small
Exactly.
pause.
And not gonna forget names or faces or our loved ones.
Faces I can't promise.
Like
Mark
did.
forgot his wife.
Exactly. And is now not remembering her, or at least it's not.
But I just
that's
I need to go back to look at our faces when she said like, does he see her, and the scene just cuts. I don't know what they spoke about. Like they were talking about like the soap dispenser or whatever, but like my mind couldn't go there because like
I think if she didn't say that, that scene at the end would hit us harder because we would be so shocked.
Yeah, I would not have seen it coming.
At all.
It would not have hit me because I would not recognize the woman on the picture.
But like again, I would.
You would.
I
You
would. So it would hit you technically
Yeah.
because like I would say, oh my God, Miss Casey for the whole
Yeah.
God, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like technically, again, I still think it was done purposely.
They did, yeah.
Like they did say that sentence in the beginning of the episode for us to potentially suspect something.
Yeah.
And then at the end, the revelation, the way that it happened, you would, even if you didn't suspect anything before that, you would think you're gonna recognize the person. Like he covered with his finger while taping it, he covered just like her face the entire time.
And even if you didn't suspect it, you know that they're hiding it for a purpose. And there's only 2 women that we know.
Yeah.
Like only 2 women
and
that we
one
know.
We know that like
He saw her because like
first
we
he
talked,
saw her, but like then also somehow with the story that we think of her, that like she's one
It
of the
wouldn't work.
Egans, I would have never think that's her. Like I would have never.
I agree.
Like even if you never saw her, I would still say no.
Yeah.
You know? So like the only other woman that we do know is Miss Casey. That I feel like 1 or 2 or 3 episodes ago, something like that, talked about how potentially she's stuck inside constantly.
Yeah.
Just because she's working alone, and we again know there are some people who are stuck, who are severed 24/7. You know, so like
yeah, she's one of them.
She like it would be the easiest to sever for a person who is working by themselves.
Yeah.
You know, to be living at that place.
Absolutely. That's the only because we were talking about like
But it was sorry to interrupt you. That was the episode where it was the ghost thing.
Yeah,
with the ghost, because I remember us saying maybe it's that guy, and then we said, "Oh my God, maybe Miss Casey as well."
Yeah, like we were talking about who are the people that could be here 24/7.
Yeah.
And like my mind went towards they took homeless people or something like that, like maybe people that don't have anyone that they love in this world, like maybe like there's so many people that go missing, you know, in everyday life, like maybe they just like take something like that. My mind more so went to those places, like who the people were that were here 24/7, rather than like them faking deaths of people and taking them, which like tracks, like it completely
Makes
tracks.
sense.
There's been big discussion here and like in our country with basically babies going missing and being resold on the black market or something, and them just telling you, oh, your baby is dead, and like that's it. So like it tracks that this would be one of the ways that they get people to work here 24/7. Like with the people that work here that are severed 24/7, like I'm sure that they develop the technology for severing much better. Like they keep an eye on them for like 24 hours a day, or like what I don't know how advanced they are with this, like how far they have come. They can do it by a flip of a switch, you know, so like they're fairly advanced.
No, honestly, I think it makes perfect sense. I also think it would make perfect sense for the people who have very bad lives, like you said, you know, like who have no money, who are potentially homeless, who don't have loved ones.
They're gonna search for them.
Exactly, they're gonna search for them, and in this case, Mark is not gonna search for a dead woman.
Yeah,
that he knows it has died because of the accident. So makes sense. Even in both cases, it would make sense that like they would do something like that, which is fucking horrible.
Yeah, no, like this is, I mean, it was already horrifying before. Like this is just one other aspect of it. Like this is deranged. I have no words for it. Like burning the place to the ground is not strong enough. Like I don't know what you're supposed to do with this. Like I really nuke the whole fucking Egan family. Like nuke the board. Nuke the fucking board members. Like nuke them.
So fucking
like I have nothing to say. I mean I don't actually mean kill people. Like I really don't. But just like I have no words
just like,
to explain how evil this is.
Milchek, let's say.
Milchek is just a pawn.
Yeah, but like what I want to say is that like again, he is made in this show to be disliked. Meaning like that because like he's going against our guys. So like he is like obstacle for us to do many things.
Yeah.
So like of course sometimes you would direct your anger at him in specific moments.
I think it's easy to fall into that because like he's the person that you see that is like against you, and so like you want to basically like make him the villain. He is nothing and no one. That is still that is why capitalism works the way that it works. I don't know if it was like Marx that said like something along the lines of that they're gonna make you think that your enemy or your villain is basically like the guy that is above you, but like he is also just a pawn in their games, and they're the people that really run things are the people that you don't really see.
I mean, the ones that we don't even hear.
Yeah, Harmony like and Milchek are nothing.
Exactly, they're on the call. You know, like we don't see them, we don't hear them, we don't know anything about them. They're running this organization, and everybody who works there are pawns in some ways, who have either been manipulated to be severed or maybe are not severed at all, but for reasons they're doing things that they're doing. That doesn't make them that can make them bad people, you know, like everything that they are doing.
It's again, it's very difficult to say like evil people or like not an evil person. They are people that like Harmony or Milchek could have been perfectly normal humans, just like the conditioning that they have gone through. Maybe they're like Milchek or maybe they're like full-time severed. I don't fucking know.
But like maybe they're not.
Maybe they're not. You don't have to be severed, you know? Like severing, again, just like many things of this show, is just like something to make the situation work better for like storyline purposes. But just like you become conditioned by your environment to do certain things, like, to become kind of the villain. Like you don't become a good person, you know, but you could have turned out differently.
But like you could have turned out differently if your childhood was different, or like in many things, you know. At the end of the day, they are who they are, and just because they are not technically the villain in the show doesn't mean that they are not that they are good people.
No, they're not good people.
Exactly, that's just what I wanted to say. That like
I just reserve evil for like.
I understand. For
like the board.
I mean the problem.
Like I think like there's
the problem
evil
in this whole world.
Yeah.
But again, it's understandable. It would be understandable even if we hated Milchek or hated this one or hate Harmony for the things that she's doing or something like that. You know.
Yeah. I don't think people have to like be for them, root for them. I do think like people should in general like give empathy wherever it's possible, so that like we don't fall into that black and white sort of thinking. I think that's like a dangerous type. So like whenever I want to like be like punch Milchak, I need to be like, let me just clarify. Milk is not the issue, but just like at that point in that moment, like he is like doing something against us.
Yeah,
but again, they're not our enemies. We can all band together to go after our real enemies. How do we even get to this? What road did we take to come to this? I feel like we started from something else.
I mean, we started from Miss Casey.
We started from Miss Casey being Mark's wife. We talked about this in episode 2 or 3. Something. That potentially, like, she was... that his wife was gonna be alive. And, like, I thought maybe it was gonna be Hallie. But, like, that theory very quickly, like, went into water when, like, we remembered that he saw her. So, like, it cannot be happening. And so, like, I dismissed it. I didn't think about it. I didn't think that his wife was alive until... again, this moment where she mentioned her.
Me neither, honestly, it didn't cross my mind. I didn't even think that like that was gonna happen because I just don't think it needed to happen in this show, honestly.
Yeah.
I really didn't think that he could have just lost her wife. Just like, let's say, Pete, he could have gone through something traumatic and that's why he went to, and decided to be severed. You know, all of these people had reasons to do this thing. You know, it's like the story didn't have to go down this path, but now we do know that it did went down this path, and that like Casey, like that opens the story of them taking people who are either that they're faking either deaths of some people or taking people who don't have resources or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's interesting now, looking back at Miss Casey. Because like the second that we warmed up to her was when she basically went and told Irving where Bert was.
I mean, the whole episode, I just think like the way that she looked at Hallie and like talked to her and let her and Mark go and then worried about them and then just without any reason actually told Irving that like because she knew that like he cared for Bert, you know, so she just told him that like no other motive there, you know. So like it just like and there is something very nice about her, so honestly I was very
but like
no more
and now that scene like holds a different meaning because like I can only imagine, because like when you tell that to someone, like you know that Irving is worried and missing Bert, and so she wants to like ease that pain for him, thus meaning that she feels something, like she feels that void of Mark. She just doesn't know what it is because like she is severed, but like it still exists. Like she's not a different human, you know. You can't do that to people. I think that's so fascinating and so fucking sad that she still feels that and just like doesn't know what it is, doesn't know that like the Mark that she looks at during work hours is her husband.
She hasn't been woken up for so long. That's also so strange and scary to me, you know, that like it doesn't change because for them they are who they are. They are in the state like when like they go to the elevator and then get out of the elevator and
they're
time has
there.
Not passed.
Yeah.
You know, that's their life.
They're working, you know? Forever. There is no
exactly.
there is no pause. There is nothing to like
nothing else. This is their life.
Like they don't sleep. You know what I mean? It's not like they go to a room to just like at least sleep. No. They just like enter the elevator and next day it's already the new day.
Yeah.
It's again, I literally, that's how I imagine hell.
Literally
like
hell.
I imagine hell like this.
Literally.
I find this so fascinating about Miss Casey now.
I can't wait. I can't honestly like just like another thing in the story that's so fucking interesting.
Imagine if they want to. I love our guys. I love that they're like working together and rebelling, and because everyone had that certain point where they broke. Hallie entered with a point where she broke. Like Hallie entered here ready to fucking leave. And they are gonna try to like flip the switch, right? Mm-hmm. Someone has to stay in and they have to flip this switch.
But like they said tonight. So like is the guy already done?
Yeah, but like so like what I didn't understand exactly what they want to do. In terms like they're gonna flip a switch for someone has to stay here. Let's say I keep forgetting his name.
Me too.
Bert? Not Bert, sorry.
Bert. He seems like Bernard.
No, he has such an easy name.
Yeah.
And
Garrett.
like something like Garrett. It's not Garrett.
Gary.
We already went through with that, but it's not that. That's not his name. But
Bernard.
Bernard is definitely not. There's only one Bernard, and his name is Berthold.
Exactly. There is two Bernard, but like.
Yeah. Let's say he stayed to turn on. Like, but I still don't know how he can switch two things.
Would he want to wake them up while they're outside?
I think so. I think at least one of them, like let's say Mark or something. Mark goes and now he is on
Even
the
though
outside.
on the outside, I would wake up Hallie. I mean, I, as a person who's watching this show, I would
yes,
wake
because
up
I think Hallie on the outside is...
That would be... Somehow, Hallie, I don't know, like, she seems so determined from the start.
Yeah,
she fucking tried to kill herself.
Like, that is her personality. Like, she's a very...
I would definitely... I think even if I didn't watch the show and I was if I was Gary.
Let's just go with
like,
Gary for
I
now.
would wake Hallie up.
Yeah.
Why
but
like, why not two?
Would their outside selves, like if you just like woke them up all of a sudden, like they would know that they just like missed some portion of their life, you know, they would know they were woken up, right? Or they would know something happened because like imagine you're at lunch, you know what I mean, and just like suddenly you are in a whole different place. Like that would be too and knowing the severing process, if she's part of the family, I feel like that's where her mind would go. Thus, like that would raise questions. The safer option to wake up is Mark, because Mark is not going to go to no one. You don't know, of course. So
technically, I would choose still Hallie because like they don't think she's part
honestly,
of the family.
maybe that's how we learn about Hallie, because like they wake up Hallie, and our Hallie is seeing. I don't know. She's like standing in dinner with her family. The gala that Harmony has to go to. So that's where they could wake up Hallie. That would be so good. That would be so fucking good.
That would be so fucking good.
That's gonna happen. I feel like that's gonna happen.
She doesn't know when she's gonna be woken down. Not when she's gonna turned off. Okay. Like if she knew, she could go back to the same chair and just continue watching. You know, it's like
true.
When they walk over, she's gonna continue.
I mean, maybe they said like, I'm gonna turn it up at 5. At 6, I'm gonna turn you back.
Yeah,
like make sure that you were on the place where you were.
Yeah, that would be cool, because technically then that wouldn't raise no questions, you know.
Sure. Even though like what you were speaking to people about something and then like you I mean, it happens to me, you know, like I forget what we're talking about.
Yes, that would not raise that many questions.
And if it's a gala, they're drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
You could lose an hour.
Imagine waking her up and she's fucking drunk. You know what I mean? She does not know who she is or where she is or what's happening.
I think definitely
but
that's
like
happening.
Why not? I thought that they want to turn on their outie self in the inside in that moment. Like I thought that she's gonna turn, let's say, Mark on. And imagine if Mark walked down the hallway and saw Miss Casey, his dead wife.
I thought so as well. Like maybe they would, because like I would think about waking Mark up, because clearly Mark on the outside is helping us. Like he gave us
because
that card key.
Because Hallie is doing completely the opposite from the inside.
Literally,
she's
Hallie
keeping herself down.
Yeah, Hallie.
And Mark
is our enemy.
Yeah, definitely.
So like I could, but like for them, their inside selves want to see things on the outside.
Why not turn both of them?
Yeah, Hallie on the outside, Mark on the inside. Let's fucking see what happens.
That'd be cool.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. God, Gary.
I mean, I was just waiting for him to flip.
Yeah, this made so much sense. Like
that was
that is his child.
Normal reaction.
That is his child.
That literally is his child.
Yes, he does not remember it, but that is his.
That is literally his kid. That is a kid that he loves.
Exactly.
That love does not exist. That does not like disappear when he enters that elevator. You know, like he just doesn't know.
So now it's the only thing that it's different now, that he's aware of that love.
Yeah.
And all he wants to do is now be with that kid and find more about him and see him again. He's trying to recollect that like little clip that he remembers, which is just a fucking second. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He keeps replaying
it in his mind, because like
imagine,
he feels that connection with that kid.
But like imagine how strong that like 3 seconds, just like those 3 seconds would be, considering everything you do downstairs is like not a life. You know what I mean? Like, there is no emotions to feel over you getting fucking numbers right, and like that's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Like those emotions are gonna eat you alive. You will not be able to just like go back to your work life. It's
But
not gonna
like
happen.
it's like everything we see down there, it's so fucking scary. We see them dancing to a party, and like Milchik first, he was very scary, creepy in my opinion. That scene.
Yeah.
When he was dancing, the actor did it perfectly. But like imagine how weird it is, because like you don't listen to the music. Like you don't know the music. You know nothing. You
whatever
you
they
woke
choose
up
for
and
you.
Exactly.
Like you have a
They can
limited amount of things that you want to play.
Make you in anything they want to make. I can't. Not really. They did make them in whatever they wanted, but like we see the repercussions because they are humans and they have feelings.
Yeah.
And now they want to burn this place to the ground.
I love that so much.
Me too.
Like
I somehow love that it's even Irving.
Yeah, that said it. Because like he was the one that was like from the get-go being like, oh, rules, you have to follow this, you have to do this. And then Bert.
And
dying. Or like literally dying.
Yeah.
If I was Bert, again, like just listening to myself speak like this, I would want to punch myself. I would feel such a disconnect. Like I would be like, this is not me.
Yeah.
Like I would feel such a disconnect towards this person that is now talking about this. Haven't met you, now I'm gonna continue living life, and like you have worked or whatever, and like now you are gonna, like, for all intents and purposes, die. You know.
I'd be so pissed off.
I would be so fucking angry.
Yeah.
I don't.
But like even more now, like not even more, but like I would be so fucking angry because like he's just a robot basically who is doing this job and nothing else, having no memories, having no feelings, living no life. And like now he has these feelings for this man for the first time, and he's about to die.
Yeah.
He does not matter at all. Like his life and everything he did here does not matter at all. That's so fucking hard. I would be so pissed off if I was Bert in that moment.
Doesn't matter.
No,
I cannot. We had to watch the next two together. Like really, we have to watch the next two together.
I honestly plan to do it. Yeah. Like we always do that with the last two episodes of any season.
It feels better to just like watch them both together. I love everything. We have also met the woman that did the answer. We killed a person. You know, that happened. Wasn't the nicest thing, but at that point, what you're gonna do? Well, like what can you do? He discovered you, and we cannot let them have this.
Yeah.
You know. Well,
I mean, she helped us in that moment.
She helped us. I can't wait to hear more of her. I think it's also interesting that like I wonder what happened to her, because like she was putting chips inside heads. Now she's taking them out. Like I wonder, like, did she think this was gonna be something different than what it was? Did she like grow a consciousness, because like she really hates this. Like she really, like, as she should, she despises
Whichever
it.
It is, I'm
so curious.
I'm curious, but like I love this for her.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Like whatever was the reason why she was doing it, but like for me it's important that she's not doing it anymore. And now that she wants to repent for what she has done, because she helped this organization. Do the
like
evil
she was the one
doing.
that like legitimately put chips into people's heads. Like of course, like again, are you the main perpetrator? No, there's someone behind you. But like the whole problem with this is that like
but she feels conscious.
Under them they make all of you an accomplice. You know what I mean? Like Mark is an accomplice, everyone's fucking accomplice, and so like it becomes difficult.
I agree.
But I'm curious about her as well.
Me too. I honestly can't wait to
watch next episode.
I can't wait to watch every next episode and find out everything about everything. Even though we have only 2 episodes, I don't think we're gonna find out everything about everything. No. But
I think the last big revelation is gonna be about Hallie.
I think so as
Definitely.
well. Yeah,
especially now with that gala thing that's happening.
I don't know if that's gonna be the last episode.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think maybe the next.
But I loved Harmony. I loved Harmony in that bit, just like going to the fucking mic.
Yeah.
I love the way that she, in a way, rebels as well.
Yeah, in her way.
It's in her own way, while like following the rules or whatever. But I just like, I think that's so, like, I love it so much. I love that we're seeing that from a different type of perspective as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's so good.
Okay,
it's so
guys.
good.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye.